Hey, my name is Madi Lenow. I'm from MC19 and I'm so excited to be filming a YouTube video for our channel. One of the things I really love about Alpha Chi is that we're so supportive of each other's interests, and one of my interests happens to be makeup. So I'm going to be filming a makeup tutorial surrounding our flower, the red carnation. I hope this inspires creativity within all of you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So I usually start off by filling in my eyebrows, so I'm just taking a really thin eyebrow pencil and I'm just going to start by filling in my eyebrows. Now I go in with an eyebrow pomade. This is the Kat Von D Super Brow in the shade Walnut. I love this pomade. It is so good. It's lasted me for so long. I don't even know how long, but I've barely even used any of it. A little bit goes a long way, and I'm just taking a small angled brush and I'm going to go ahead and start filling in my eyebrows. Now that I've finished filling in my eyebrows, I usually carve them out or chisel them. I'm not really sure what the proper term is, but I use concealer with a small brush and I basically outline them. This is my favorite concealer. I swear by this concealer. It is drugstore and everything. It's the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I use the shade 15 Light and I just love this concealer so much. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just so good. So I'm going to start carving my eyebrows. I've always done this. I'm not really sure if this is a proper eyebrow technique or anything, but I've always done this and it's always made my eyebrows pop and look really clean. So now my eyebrows are completely done, so we're going to go ahead and move into eyeshadow, the best part. So we're going to take this e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This concealer is really dry and I think it's really good as almost an eyeshadow primer. So we're going to go ahead and apply this directly on my lids. And I just like to blend it out with a finger. So now that I have finished the primer, I'm going to go ahead into this Anastasia Beverly Hills palette and use the base shade Bare. And I'm just going to use this brush and pack in the base shade, because this will set the concealer and make it not so sticky. This is really good for eyeshadow to stick to the skin. In this same palette, I'm going to take a darker transition shade and go ahead and start filling in a crease. You're just going to buff it lightly with a fluffy brush right on the crease. And I'm going to come over here and flare it out just a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with a darker transition shade just to deepen up the crease. This is going to go right beneath the shade we just put down, just to deepen it up and make it darker. Sorry, my camera died, so I finished this eye already with the cut crease, so we're going to go ahead and do this eye with the cut crease. So I'm just taking a little bit of concealer and this concealer brush, and I'm going to go ahead and start the cut crease. I tend to put like a little bit on my eyelid and like let it crease, and then it'll tell me exactly where the crease is so I can easily fill in the cut crease. Now I've done my cut crease, so we're going to add some eyeshadow on top of the cut crease. I'm going to use the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. This palette is one of my favorites. I love the colors in it. And we're just going to go in with one of the pink shades, and I'm going to pack this directly onto the concealer. I went ahead and did this other eye off camera, and now we're going to draw red carnations and put them above my cut crease. I have this NYX Epic Wear eyeliner in the shade red, and this is what I'm going to use to draw the red flowers. I went ahead and zoomed in so that you can see what I'm doing, but I'm going to go ahead and take the red eyeliner and start to draw red carnations on my lid here above the crease. I'm just kind of dabbing it on ever so slightly. Okay, so now I'm going in with some white, I don't know how to describe it, but it's almost like face paint. I got it from Amazon and it's kind of like an eyeliner consistency, but I'm taking a really tiny detail brush that I believe got from Amazon, and I'm just adding some detailing to the carnations. Now I'm doing the same thing. I'm just taking a little bit of a darker red-ish black shade and adding a little bit more definition and depth. So now I'm just taking the same brush with a green color and adding some leaves to the bottoms of the carnations. Sorry, this video got a little bit cut off on the side, but I hope you can still see what I'm doing. Now I'm just going to add eyeliner. This is the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner. It's just black, and it's very comparable to the Kat Von D tattoo eyeliner, and I absolutely love that eyeliner so much, so this is absolutely a steal. It's very affordable. You can get it at any drugstore. Alright, so I have finished both eyes now. I'm very proud of it. And so now we're going to go in with mascara. This is my favorite mascara right now. It's the Essence Lash Princess, not the waterproof one. And I'm going to go ahead and just do my mascara. Okay, so now that I'm done with my mascara, I'm going to go ahead and put lashes on. I already put glue on, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply this right in the center. And then once I have it stuck to the center, I take the edges and then stick those down. Just like that, and then I like to pinch it. Make sure it's nice and stuck. Okay, so now that I've done my lashes, I'm going to do my foundation. I'm just gonna go ahead and paint this on. This is probably, please don't attack me for my technique here. And I just take my beauty blender and blend it out. So now that I've done foundation, I'm going to put on powder. I like to take this, like, what is this called? Powder pad? I don't know. I'm going to take this and put it under my eyes because I have dry skin and I don't really like to bake with powder, so this is like my alternative. And I find that brushes like scrape off my foundation, if that makes any sense, and I am really bothered by that, so I like to just kind of like pack it instead of like dragging it, because then it'll like wipe it all off and that's really annoying. And after I get my problem areas, then I go in with a brush and just kind of dab it. Like I said, I don't like to drag it because it basically takes it off. Now I'm going to go in with some blush. I really like this blush by L'Oreal. It's just a really good neutral color, not like too pink or anything. I really like it. So I'm just going to put some blush on. And then after that, we're going to put on some highlight. I have two really good highlights right now. One of them is this Wet n Wild one. It's kind of like light pink and I really like it. I think it'll go good with this look. So I'm going to get a brush for that and just apply this on my cheekbones. and on the tip of my nose, a little bit on the bridge, on my upper lip, and that's highlight. So I'm going to go back into this palette and get the same pink shade we used for above the cut crease, and I'm just going to take a tiny brush and put it underneath my eyes. And now for the final touch, drumroll please, I am going to be going in with this. I don't even know what this is called because the label like rubbed off, but I got this at this Riley Rose store, and this is just like a pink glitter, and I'm going to put it in the inner corner of my eye. Okay, I lied. This is now the last touch. I'm going to put on this Ulta lip gloss. It's just like a super shiny, glittery pink lip gloss. I think it goes really well with the look. And we're done. This is the final look. I'm so proud of it and I love how it came out. Okay, so this is the completed makeup look surrounding the red carnation. I hope this video gave you some inspiration to do your own makeup looks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and be on the lookout for future Alpha Chi videos. Bye!